Hi there, it's me, Juan Santiago. I'm back. Yes, I am alive. We're good. Thank you for being here. If you watched our previous video and if you follow us on TikTok, you know that my husband Eliot and I are in the process of surrogacy via at-home insemination. And I want to make a pause and say my dogs will be roaming around. Yep, look at that, making their cameo appearances, so just ignore them, okay? Eliot and I are in the process of surrogacy via at-home insemination, as I just said. And I left off with my last video telling you that we have met our surrogate, how we thought she was our perfect match, and everything that we have done up to that point. Well, it's been a couple of months basically, and today I have an update. Today, September 17 today. September 17, we have officially completed our first 2 transfers. Why 2? We wanted to ensure that we maximize our opportunities, so our surrogate had been testing at home, and she knew, when she was going to be at her peak of her ovulation, so that we could go ahead and proceed with our transfer. We did that. We did it twice this month. We did it basically at the early beginning of her cycle. There was a scheduling thing that we had to work around. So she was going to be out of town for the first opportunity to transfer, which was early on or at the beginning of her cycle. What we had agreed on was that we were going to do it at the beginning of her cycle and at the end. That way we hit both sides of her full window. So she was going to be away for most of her window, so we actually decided to do it a couple of days before her window fully opened. And I'll tell you this if you didn't know, because we surely didn't. Sperm can live inside a woman's body for up to 5 days after, So after transfer, let's say that. So we knew that even though we were a little earlier than her full open window, there was still chances, because our swimmers were going to be alive 5 days past transfer, which were going to fall on her first days of open window. So we did that. It was successful. There's just no easy way to do an at-home insemination, okay? There's just no easy way to do that. I don't even like to call it that, but I prefer that than the other term that they use for this process. I'm not using that. Let's just say AI. How about that? At-home insemination. So there's just no easy way to explain that. It was very awkward. It was very emotional. We went through all the emotions in a matter of like an hour, basically. And yeah, it was a lot. Very intense. We did it. It was successful. If you want to know about a specific process and what we needed to do before, during, and after, let us know. I'll be happy to make a separate video for just that. And excuse me, my allergies are acting up today, so I'm sniffling a lot. I'm sorry. So we are officially past those 2 transfers. Today I'll tell you, because I have my phone right here. I'll tell you exactly what number it's in our transfer. Today we are 13 days past first transfer, and 6 days past second transfer. 13 first, 6 second. She will be able to take her first early pregnancy test on the 21st, which is this Saturday coming up. And yes, she could have been testing, a lot of surrogates when they do this through a clinic. They can test like the day after, and then they basically test. Who tastes this? No one. Test every day after, up to like 14 or like 15 days after transfer. But because we did it at home, natural way, as natural as we can, okay, with the tools that I mentioned in the earliest video, we're just waiting it out as a regular pregnancy journey. So 6 days before her next expected period is when she can do her first early test, and that's this Saturday. So, are we nervous? Yes. Are we excited? Absolutely. Happy, emotional? Yes, all of it. Anxious? So, that's what has been happening on that. I would tell you on a little more personal note that the past couple of months have been, my dogs are playing at war back there. The past couple of months have been very emotional and very important for us because we have gotten a lot of time to be able to bond with our surrogate and her family. I mentioned that she has a family, she has a husband and 2 kids who we adore. We have spent a lot of time with them, and they are some of the nicest, sweetest, smart kids we've ever met. So it's just really reassurance. It gives you a lot of reassurance to be able to spend time with her and her family, knowing that this is a good family. This is a good family that was just sent to you because you needed to meet them and they were meant to be in our lives, and we are extremely grateful and blessed for that. We have my birthday was last month, August 15th, and they were here for that. I had a pool party for about 50 guests, 50 of my closest friends, and they were here, our surrogate and her husband. So it was just very nice to have them around our normal circle of friends and experience what's that like, because it doesn't matter what kind of journey you go through with a surrogate, whether it's gestational carrier, whether it's traditional surrogacy, you are bonding with this person for life. And for us, that was one of the most important factors on doing this, that we wanted to make sure that this person was someone that we could consider a friend. Whether or not they're going to be personally involved in our child's life, which they won't, obviously, they will be a part of us. We will do things with them in the future so that we can ensure our child knows how she came to be and what were the ways and the things that we had to do to grow our family, right? So they're really good people that we have been blessed to have met. There is such thing as a perfect match, and we consider her and their family a perfect match for us. We have gone to dinner together. We have gone to shopping with her kids too. We have done brunches. We have done date nights, where we go have dinner and we went to the theater after. And that I will say the last thing that we did together was very heartwarming because she has been presenting certain symptoms. Yes, she has. She is. And that last dinner that we did together, she wasn't feeling well. She had a very strong migraine. She had nausea. She couldn't eat a lot, and I mean, she wasn't feeling well. She was in pain, and we knew that, and it broke our hearts because obviously we don't want her to experience pain, but at the same time, we had a whole bunch of mixed feelings being there with her while she was experiencing those symptoms, because we know why. We know why she was experiencing that, and to be present with her meant a lot to us. Again, it was awful to see her in pain and just know what she was experiencing, but it made us feel closer to her. It did, and it was a really beautiful thing to be a part of, to be able to experience as intended parents. So that's it. That's where we are. We have had an amazing 2 months so far, going through all of these different experiences with them. In the 21st, this Saturday, she will be able to do her first pregnancy test. So after that, I will probably take another couple of weeks to make the next video so that I can share a big update. If you want to know like day-to-day kind of thing, you need to follow my TikTok. That's where I update you most often. So go ahead and follow me there. It's Juan and Eliot Surrogacy Journey. Juan and Eliot Surrogacy Journey. I think that's all I have for today. Like I said, if you want to know about the specific ways in which we made this happen, I will make a video and explain as much as I can on the things that we did prior, during, and after, because there is a process, and we had to do things to prepare our bodies just like women do. In her case, she had to take prenatals and vitamins and change her diet and all this stuff. We did the same, with our journey. We did things to be ready and to be the most healthy that we could be for transfer days. So stay tuned. I will be making more videos. As you know, I definitely have to plan a pregnancy reveal video and all of that, and that will come up next, hopefully soon. Thank you for watching. If you're here, go ahead and follow our channel. Follow us on TikTok too, so that you can stay updated with my daily, almost every other day type of videos, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, okay?